This is an update video on the Grim Forest. I did one a couple days ago of me going through it, into it blind. And I actually think this is a pretty cool mode. Like, you can take any path either way of your starting point, which I don't even know where that's at this point. There's yellow stages, green, red, and apparently up here there's like purple stages, which I haven't even gotten to yet. I have to go up this way. But they actually, like, this is actually way more in-depth than I thought it was gonna be. Like, you can get rewards. Like, you don't even have to do these stages. You can click on these, and sometimes you can get chests or like these charm things that pop up. So like, if you don't have enough time in your day, you can still click these footpaths and still get like little thingies. Now, I use these circle coins you get from beating stages or getting chests, and I bought two Crucios, I think. Curios. And it's not, I can't even click on these and see what it does. But I have one that, I don't even know which one it was. Yeah, this one was the second one I bought, because I think it's the second best. Decreases enemies' attack. 1 star is 3%, 2 it's 5, 3 it's 10. And these level up if you find, or I think, well, you can't buy multiple, so I'm guessing you can still find these, and then when you do, it like duplicates. Like, I've apparently found enough of these to get it to 3 star. Because you can have, I guess you can't have 2 of the same. So this 3 star vial heals 5 allies by 5% of their max HP on every 6 turn taken by allies. So if you have 5 people, they all take their turn, and if you're fast enough to go again with 1, or if you get an extra turn, then you're just gonna be healing people. So it's constant healing. And then these trait cards you get by leveling up your squad. Like, I'm level 18, and I think every 10 levels you get, like if you get to level 10, then to 20, you get better cards like legendary and epics, because I have 1 legendary, and I think I got this around level 10-ish. Plus I have a friend that's level 20, and he only got his from like 10 to 20, I think. So I think it's every 10 levels you get like really good ones. But if you get a duplicate, at first I think the stats it gives you duplicates. Like, this was 1 star, and it was 10% in 2. When I got it to 2 star, it went up to 20 and 4. But when I got these ones up to from 2 to 3, it didn't double. It added, I think, this added 40 resistance and 3 speed. So I think at the end, when this is 5 star, this is going to give 15 speed and 200 resist if you had 40 twice and 3 twice. So if you find duplicates, or you pick duplicates instead of a new trait card, you can get pretty high stats from these. And currently now, with the 10 cards I have, I'm getting 240 resist. And most people I picked have like a base resistance of like 20. My Great Hall is at least minimum 6, so I'm getting 40 resistance from that. So I'm getting around 300 resistance on everyone in this. So I'm like pretty much resisting everything. Just kind of funny to see. So you just gotta like pick quote unquote smartly, I guess. So just stack up certain stats. Like, if your team is struggling to land things, pick cards that give you tons of accuracy. Like, if you don't do enough damage on certain bosses, get ignore defense and crit damage. Maybe even attack if you have more attack people in your roster than anything else. But right now, for me, I'm like pretty balanced on everything. There's some stages to where I didn't pick correctly. I horribly underestimated. Okay, in this mode, do not underestimate side people. I've probably lost like 3 times, once on her, twice on her. One because I quit to like change people, but I ran out of this so I couldn't do it again. But like, don't just think, oh, I'm gonna throw in 5 damage dealers and I'll easily clear this. No, it doesn't. That's what I thought. But you can get to a point where if you don't deal with the scythe people, they'll heal, shield, revive, do stuff to where it'll make it way harder to do. Like, I got destroyed by this stage, not even by Crixia, but by the side people. because I weak hit Ancora. I had a chance of bringing in Armanz, but I'm an idiot because I'm like, oh, my Teoxes can just destroy everything, but they didn't. So you kind of have to plan on certain thingies. Like some of these bosses escalate horribly. Like most of these bosses around like level 160 or 175, I was able to pretty much, if I can get decreased defense and weaken and stuff out, I can almost one-shot the boss, especially if you have 2-3 damage dealers. Like these are easy. But this scales up pretty quickly. Like I've struggled with level 225 Freya, 200, 225 there. But I don't think that was really an issue. If I can click on it and look at your stuff. 42 turns. I did use an OP team there. Like, this guy's Richthof, though, so he's kind of like a weak boss. The side people aren't really that annoying to deal with. Stalatis can be if he can stun everyone, but if you can kill him or like sleep him something, it's fine. And all these chest dudes I got that were mimics, like if it's a treasure chest on picture, but if you click on it, it turns into a mimic. I'm trying to find out where one is. Oh, this guy. He steals your guy with the highest crit damage and turns him to a side chest that can like damage you over time. But this guy is like incredibly weak and he's easy to kill. Like I've never had an issue with any of these chests. Maybe if I like pull bad affinity people. Like if this guy was magic against the Teoxes, that'd be bad. Or if he was spirit against Embrys, he'd be bad. And against Aethy too. But these chest guys are pretty easy. But I feel like this guy, for example, I think he's one of the 4 roaming bosses. I've read his kit. He places counterattack, and then he can also place a shield equal to his HP. The shield can't be removed, but the counterattack can. And when he counterattacks, if you have burns and stuff on, then his A1, he'll just constantly activate burns on you. But if you don't have burns, then it decreases the cooldown of his A2, which means still more burns and block active skills. So you'd want block debuffs, yeah. And I didn't even get Armanz in this one. No. But he'd be good to remove the counter attack. But I feel like at level 300, and he's magic affinity, so it's horribly bad against the Teoxes. He's going to be insanely tough to beat. Because if it scales from 175 to 200 for bosses, pretty big, then I'm guessing 200 to 300 is going to be insane. I don't know, it all depends on who you get. But there's a altar you can get. There's one aid altar throughout this whole thingy, and I found it down here. Was it this one? I think it was... Wait, no. It was this one. This red one. But this aid altar makes it to where... Like, for example, if I click on this, Team 1 and Team 2 will give you 7 champions from each side, but that aid altar gets you 1 more, so this will be 8 and 8. So that's kind of a cool thing to find, because you'll have more options to, like, beat the boss. Redraw altar is, I think, to where if you get bad people picked, like bad affinity, or he puts up tons of buffs, but you don't have really anyone to remove them or deal with it, then you can use the redraw to re-roll what it selects for you. I don't know how many times you can do that. I think since you have 2 altars, it gives you 2 times of doing it. Plus, you can also buy them from the shop with circle coins, rim coins, and redraw tokens. I think that's like the same thing. I think everyone just gets 3. I don't know. I don't really know what these charms do, but you can find 15 of them scattered around the map. I've gotten some from just clicking on the little footpath and looking things. Oh yeah, if you get 15, you open up a treasure hunt chest, which gives you normal difficulty, the accessories for the new gear set, and then some gemstones. But if you get the hard, look how much it scales up the rewards. You get the new mythical fragments, you can get soul stones, you can get mythical and legendary gemstones, you can get a soul for this guy once you actually have him. Some cool looking frame. Like, this scales up rewards pretty intense. but I haven't done any hard yet. I'm not gonna do hard. This is your starting point. I didn't unlock that. I just set up my deck, voice track, deck first. But before I do that, I want everything cleared on normal, like every single thing. And I want to test that, because I've cleared out a decent chunk of this and have gotten enough to buy 2 of these for 3,000. They're all 3,000 coins. And then I have 760 now, but there's still 4 more to buy, and then 5 of these for 2,500. I'm wondering if the game gives you exactly the amount you need to just buy out everything. Maybe even this too, if you like do all the quests as well on top of that. I don't know. It's my little tiny test I'm gonna do. Because once you buy all these, they're bought for, and I'm gonna assume it just resets when this thing resets. I don't even know when it's gonna. 3 weeks and 4 days. Is this a monthly thing? I feel like this has been out longer than 3 days. I don't know. Oops. I like this Christmas theme going on. The new fusion starts in a couple days too, and I think I'm gonna get him. It seems pretty good. But yeah, this Grim Forest thing's pretty cool. Also, these curios. If you find these purple altar thingies, there's 5 of them scattered around. Each one you find unlocks a new thingy. So you start out with 1, then you find the 5 others, and then you can shove whatever amount you want in here. I don't know if there's a limit of how many cards you can have, because before I had 10, I guess. This bottom row wasn't showing, but when I got my 9th one, it unlocked a new row, so I don't think there's a limit on how many you can pick. But I think it's better to go down a path of what you think you're going to struggle on and upgrade the card for it. Like for me, I just YOLO'd out on as much speed and resistance as possible, because getting like stunned or locked out or blah 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 would be annoying to deal with. So I just went with a bunch of speed and resistance. And then if the cards they give you don't have anything of what you're really trying to find, then pick ones that complement your most of your champs well. Like I have a Teoxes that do attack, crit damage, and ignore defense, and HP percent even helps everyone. Speed and resistance helps everyone, but I don't know. I guess it all comes down to preference and whatever the game gives you when you get to a new squad level. I don't know what's the highest you can get this to. It might. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing this resets as well at the end of the month. And I don't know if. I mean, they have a big possibility to add new curios and cards in the future. But I guess there's only as many stats in this game as there is, so maybe they won't update the trait cards. Because there's only really defense versus attack, accuracy, blah blah blah. They might update the curios though, because there's lots of rooms for these. Because a lot of these don't specifically have to deal with the like stats, but like healing people or skill to cooldown, blah blah blah. Like there's huge rooms to grow. I think this is cool so far. It's like this is way different than anything they've added, and it's cool. Like if I get this one maxed out, it's gonna be lots of speed and accuracy. I have to find it first though. I'm gonna assume if like everything you've cleared out. I don't know if it's gonna because there is a curio you can get that gives you more XP for completing battles. So I wonder if this is really good to get as quickly as possible. Because if you level up faster, then you can have more access to more trait cards. But I don't know if this can be infinite until you cleared everything, or if there's like a specific, like if maybe level 30 is the highest you can get. Like I haven't really read anything or watched anything on this. I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. Because I don't really want to spoil everything. Like I'm still going through this technically blind. You know, I haven't even clicked on this eye and read it yet, funny enough. Like there could be a limit on stuff, or there couldn't be. I just haven't watched or read anything yet. It's like one of the first things I'm going into blind in this game, and it's kind of fun learning everything as you do it. I forgot how I got this crown. I, hmm, I don't even know. I'm guessing to, because it says there's 4 other bosses besides the main dude, and there's 3 crowns, so you don't get a crown for beating these bosses. I don't know how I got this one, funny enough. I cannot remember. I didn't get him from this guy. This long-nosed dude's the one with the do a specific amount of damage before the boss ends, and then you get more of these coins. I don't think I beat anyone that's like this kind of a guy. Like he tells you what he drops. He drops relics and some gear. Don't know where I got the crown from. I also don't know a difference between these green stages, these yellow stages, and the red ones. I don't know if like Oh yeah, also fun fact. Some of these bosses have souls on them. Like Phrixia apparently doesn't have any. But if you click on Freya, she has 6-star soul temporal change, which is kind of annoying. So there's also that. This guy's not even ascended. But I guess he's not like an actual person, like champ in the game. I don't even know if that matters that much. Just add extra stats to them. Yeah, I don't know where I found this. This dude looks to be in the yellow, but his like surrounding thing is like a light blue, greenish looking thing. This guy's green, and it seems like he's in the green. I don't know. This guy's kind of in. Maybe up past here it's like blue. I don't know. I can't unlock these yet. Like this looks cool. Yeah, I think tomorrow when I get 30 more of these, I'm gonna go this way and see what this purple stuff is. I'm guessing each reset you can only get 1 chest each time. And 15 is the max amount you can get from like just randomly beating stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's the exact same thing on this. It seems like it is. Maybe on hard they give you more, maybe it gives you less. I don't really know. And obviously the currency is different on hard too, and you have. It seems like these curios are the same. Wait, maybe it's not. Okay, that's similar to one. That's similar to one. That's one I have. I have that one. Are the chances higher or lower? I don't know. I don't think this one's on. The stun one? No, hard didn't even have the XP one. So it is kind of different. I wonder if there's newer ones on there. Yeah, that one's not. Yeah. I'm guessing for the vendor chest, you have a higher chance of getting like legendaries and mythicals out of it. Out of these ones. Huh. Interesting. Global stages. 83 stages. Yeah, the only reason why I don't have as many stages as I should is I do sometimes just mindlessly click these footpaths instead of like putting a set path, the quickest path to like a boss or stage. I just click a lot of these footpath thingies because you do get random things from them. Chests and charms, I think. I don't know if you can get these, or I don't think you can get curios. But you do get like little random stuff from clicking them. So it's not totally useless. Let's just, if you don't want to fight anything, all you can do is just click these. I mean, it's also not a bad thing clicking these because it can unlock something. Like that's how I find these altars by just clicking shit. Yeah. Some of them just end. So you kind of do sometimes have to go down a specific way, but for the most part, you can just click. I don't know. How many of these? When all battle, extra hard. Oh, that's what this is. This is an extra hard region, purple. So I'm gonna guess that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 stages in it, it looks like. I'm gonna assume maybe this is where some of these roaming bosses and stuff are. Collect all rewards. Phigius. Is it this guy? Yeah, it is. All rewards. So I'm guessing it wants you to max out the damage on every single one of these elf-looking long-nosed Pinocchio dudes. Yeah, get these coins. Wants you to find all the altars. Yeah, that has to be. I wonder how tough these are. Because there's at least 2 people I found that are tough to beat these 2. But that's just me, like, not really smartly picking people. I just ruined people because I just had way too much confidence. I wonder how hard these ones are. What their levels are. Maybe they have, like, stat boosts, or maybe their side people are, like, +4 with souls, or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow, though. Is that... I think that's pretty much about it. Wait, are these all the trait... Oh, I didn't even know... Oh. I thought this showed you every single trait card in the game. But it's showing the ones I have. I mean, you can click on that too. You can put them in... Hey, you can't click on that. Anything hidden in this? Wait. Green... Okay, that's what the purple stage looks like. It's purple. You can spot the high difficulty zone by the fog that envelopes it. Envelops it. I don't know. Envelope. Special high difficulty zone, which only can be unlocked. Oh. Okay. You can't unlock it until you defeat Leshen the Entangled One. And I'm pretty sure that's the main boss where you need these crowns. But I don't know how to get the crowns because I can't remember where I got mine. Because I'm looking at the bosses I beat and they're either normally champ bosses or it's the chest dudes or these long-nosed dudes. They don't drop crowns though, they just drop whatever you get damage on. This is so easy to get the damage on it. Like within 3 turns I got the damage. So they really don't make it that difficult on some of these guys to beat. When you have 30 turns to get the damage out, he doesn't really hit that hard. I mean, the only issue is when he has a golden shield up, it reflects a bunch of stuff back. I don't think it does that with poisons and stuff, though. I haven't tested that because I don't really have any. HP burn, who do I even have for that? She does one. He does one. That's kind of it. I can be like really more careful with who I place on the hard one. I mean, you do get double the slots, which is kind of cool. But I'm gonna like really pinpoint and pick out people. Like I'll have an affinity of each type of damage type, like, or like maybe some AoEs, maybe some like, because I know there are bosses out there that don't have any side people, so single target people could be good against that. But then again, you might not get them. Like there's some stages where you want block buffs, remove buffs, sheepies, anything. So I'm gonna really be careful about that. I mean, I just threw in like some of the best people I have who can pretty much do good on their own for the most part. Like one really doesn't need another one to be good. and all of them have a role in at least doing something, like healing, revives, block buffs, stunning, poisons, burns, damages on different affinities. Like I didn't pick any like single target only DPS because I just assumed most things were gonna have waves. So I didn't want to sit there for 9 years not taking them out or have like a chance of someone dying because I don't have anyone taking it out quickly. I don't know. It just strongly depends on who you have. But I think this concept's pretty cool. And some of the rewards you get for some of these are pretty cool. Like, even on normal, I got dust for beating someone, like soul dust. And I don't get that much at all. So having that in some of these bosses is kind of cool. And you can get like that one boss sad. I don't even know where it went. Oh, here it is. You can get the chaos shards. Is that what it's called? Ores. Wait, what's this? Is this like a chest? Like one of these things? Yeah, it is. Some of these bosses drop chests, glyphs, energy. Yeah, so this guy doesn't drop anything but how much damage you do. But this guy is glowing blue again in the red zone. I don't know if these even mean anything. The chest there I didn't even get. Oh, that guy was red. Interesting. But if anyone knows why, if there's like any difference in green, yellow, and red, like we know now there's a difference between the purple ones, but I don't know if there's like specific people on why they're in the green or yellow or something. Like Mashald being green. Maybe affinity? No, because I don't think it's affinity, because there's no yellow affinity. So okay, yeah, it's not affinity. I don't know if it means anything. Maybe it's just colors and fun. I don't know. But this is just an update on what I've been doing in Grim Forest. I think it's one of the best things they've added in a long time, because it's kind of refreshing that a lot of this is new and hasn't really been in this game before. So yeah.